Welcome, my friends, to this explainer. Brothers and sisters, we live in chaotic times, don't we? Every single day we carry these heavy, shared burdens. The weight of modern crises, the utter exhaustion of our daily routines, and that deep, deep desire to help others, even when we ourselves feel completely drained. It's a lot to bear. But today, we're going to slow down. We are going to breathe. Together, we'll explore a very practical, deeply grounding toolkit designed to reduce stress, recharge our spirits, and really build up our inner resilience. Okay, let's dive right into this.
You know, there's a really beautiful truth we have to remember. It is self-empowering to focus on what you can control. We can't control the winds of the world. We can't stop the global chaos, the sweeping uncertainties, or those sudden storms life throws at us. But we absolutely possess the power and the agency to control our own sails. We control how we respond, how we breathe, and most importantly, how we care for ourselves.
So, here's our path forward today. We'll be covering 1. The burden we carry. 2. First aid for distress. 3. Calming the anxious mind. 4. Releasing anger and tension. And finally, 5. Building inner resilience.
All right, part 1. The burden we carry, acknowledging the overwhelm. Because before we can heal, we simply have to speak the truth about our exhaustion and burnout. It's the absolute first step toward finding balance.
Moving to part 2. First aid for distress. Grounding in the present. In those moments when the overwhelm really spikes, we need concrete tools to bring our minds safely back to the room.
Let's walk through a little sensory countdown together, nice and slow, rhythmically. Wherever you are right now, just look around and find 5 things that you can see. Go ahead and name them out loud. Next, be perfectly still and listen. Find 4 sounds you can hear, maybe a distant car or the hum of a fan. Now, reach out. Find 3 things you can touch. Really feel the solid texture beneath your fingers. Breathe in deeply. Find 2 things you can smell. And finally, bring your awareness to your mouth. Find 1 thing you can taste. This simple practice pulls you right out of a spiraling mind and plants your feet firmly on the earth.
You see, there is such profound power in our own touch. Before stepping into a difficult meeting or facing the rush of the outside world, you can literally hold yourself together. I invite you to try this right now. Take your right hand and tuck it firmly under your left armpit. Now, place your left hand securely on your upper right arm. Press inwards. Give yourself a firm, grounding hug. Do you feel that? You are holding yourself safe. Release the grip, take a breath, and just feel the calm wash over you.
Which brings us to part 3, calming the anxious mind, finding clarity. It's time to manage those lingering daily anxieties that cloud our thinking so we can find our purpose again. I want you to imagine blowing a soap bubble. I know, it might look like child's play, right? But it actually holds deep physiological wisdom. Go ahead, purse your lips right now. To blow a large, beautiful bubble that won't pop, you have to exhale in a long, smooth, perfectly controlled stream. Your lungs empty and fill effortlessly. Just imagining this action shifts your intense focus completely away from your worries and forces your body into a state of deep, restorative breathing.
But, what about the noise? Where exactly do we put our uninvited, intrusive thoughts? Those nagging worries that walk into our minds without knocking, disrupting our focus and stealing our peace. We have to give them a designated place.
Close your eyes for just a moment and visualize a beautiful, sturdy box. It's made of thick wood or metal, and it has a heavy, solid lock. When an uninvited thought arrives during your busy day, I want you to mentally place it inside this box and turn the key. You tell your mind, I hear you, but I will deal with you later. You then dedicate a specific 10 to 30-minute window during your day, your worry time, to open the box and make actionable plans. But a very wise reminder from our sources here, never ever schedule this worry time right before you go to sleep. Guard your rest, my friends.
Part 4. Releasing anger and tension. Letting go. Holding on to our natural frustrations takes a heavy, exhausting physical toll on our precious bodies.
Think about it. When anger takes over, our fists clench tightly, our shoulders creep way up towards our ears, and our breathing gets shallow and fast. I want you to physically do the exact opposite right now. Open your hands, let your arms hang completely relaxed. Show your open palms to the world. By simply opening your palms, you send an immediate biological signal to your brain that the fight is over. Your breathing naturally slows. The anger actually loses its physical grip on you.
We can also release tension through focused movement. Imagine outlining a beautiful flower with 8 petals in the air.
Take a deep breath in as you trace the line from the center out to the tip of the first petal. Pause. Then exhale slowly as you trace the line back to the center. Doing this, even if you're just drawing it in the air with your finger, forces you to slow down, to listen to the quiet rhythm of your own life force, and to ground your scattered feelings.
Now here's a surprising, tiny life hack. When we're nervous or highly anxious, our mouth naturally dry up. But you can actually trick your nervous system by chewing real or even completely imaginary gum. Chewing tells your mouth to produce saliva, and that saliva instantly sends messages of comfort, safety, and relaxation straight to your nervous, racing brain. It is an incredibly simple way to signal well-being to your entire body.
And finally, part 5, building inner resilience, reframing our thoughts. We have to look at long-term, proactive strategies to build a sturdy inner fortress that can handle everyday stressors.
Words have power, my friends. They truly shape our reality. This is manageable. I can manage. I will ask for help. I know my inner resources. But I want you to pay close attention to this one shift, changing the sentence "I have to do this task" to "I get to do this task." Wow. That single shift in phrasing fundamentally rewires our resilience. It turns a heavy burden into an opportunity. It prepares our spirit for optimistic, clear-headed action.
And there is a profound truth here. Acts of kindness completely reverse the physical effects of stress. Compassion isn't just a beautiful moral philosophy for our communities. It is a literal biological shield. When we are kind, our heart rate slows down, our blood pressure lowers, our immune system, which gets so battered by stress, actually begins to repair itself. By extending our hand to help someone else, we are simultaneously healing the physical damage within our own bodies.
So, my final challenge to you today, map your well-being resources. I want you to draw a flower with 7 large petals. Inside each petal, write down what brings you strength. Is it your family? A quiet morning walk? Your faith? A trusted friend? Maybe the deep breathing exercises we learned today? Fill those petals with color and life. Keep this map close to your heart and use it when the chaos rises. So my friends, as you step back out into the rushing world, what is the very first thing you're going to write in your petal of strength today?